After 20 years in the NBA, Kobe, you were able to play with so many people. Who is most like you among guys you played with, who you would have said, this guy is like-minded? Like would Derek Fisher fit that category?
Yeah, D-Fish was tough.
Yeah.
D-Fish was tough. Adam Morrison, actually, believe it or not.
No kidding.
Adam Morrison. It made practices, it drove us because he was competitive in practice. I mean, he tried to play defense. I mean, he couldn't move laterally with the athleticism that most players could. But he was competing hard every single day, man. And he had a lot of competitiveness and fire in him. Oh, yeah, my whole team was built like that. We had a lot of guys that were temperamental. A lot of temperamental guys that you look at and say, you know what? You're not going to win a championship with that group. And we sit back and we laugh to this day. Like Shannon Brown and I will get together and we'll talk about the old days.
Yeah.
And we'll just look at each other and say, you know, can you believe we won a championship with a bunch of misfits?
But collectively, I guess, right, there was something that obviously worked.
Yeah, we're all crazy. Yeah. And so, you know, when you take a bunch of crazy and you focus it on one thing, it tends to work out.
There it is, yeah.
There it is.
Another ring.
Yeah.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. Durant. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Pass to Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
And stolen by Kuzma. Ingram kicks to James. To the right side. Misses the three. Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, this is the problem. Durant can beat you with the jumper or the drive, so you really don't know how to defend him.
Both shots good from the stripe. Kobe, a lot of guys would keep written notebooks on team styles, individual players. Some do it mentally. What did you do?
I used to do that too at the start, and then I started kind of looking at the lineage of coaches. I started figuring out that most of them come from the same coaching pedigree. Therefore, the defensive packages are pretty much the same.
So you studied coaches.
Well, yeah, because the defensive schematics are all the same. Like if you look around now, how many Popovich disciples do you have?
A lot.
Right, so you're essentially playing against the same defensive strategy that you would see against a Popovich team. The same offensive philosophy that you see from the Popovich team. Right, so it's all consistent. It's all there.
I like the way Klay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball, the pass to James. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Lakers trail by 7. On the wing, James. Defended by Durant. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Back to Thompson. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing. And so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And this is what it's all come to, the end of the season power rankings. Take a look at the Warriors. They still have a firm hold on that 2nd spot. Strong place to be.
And when you look at the Lakers, where they are living the dream, continuing this improbable journey, proving throughout the year that they're the real deal.
Curry against Ball. Curry finds Cousins. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Coaches rave about Klay Thompson's ability to defend. He has active hands. He comes up with the strip that ignites the fast break.
James dishes to McGee. Back to LeBron. Feeds it to McGee. James kicks to Ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Kobe, I know you'd spend a fair amount of time watching video and scouting your opponents. How would your film change from regular season to say, the playoffs?
I had more time to prepare in the postseason, so I could watch more film and really focus on the entire package of the team that we're facing.
Not just the guy that's defending you?
No, not just the guy that's defending me.
All of it.
But all of it,
right?
How do they play us defensively as a team? How do they play us individually? How do we need to play them as a team? How do we play them individually? Start looking at kind of the grand scheme of things. In a regular season, most of these film sessions, for me at least anyway, took place on the plane. Right, in between games. So when I get to the hotel, I can rest generally.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Pass to McGee. Ball against Curry. To the inside. The fader. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, a perfect combination of power and grace. LeBron does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
Durant against LeBron. Here's Cousins. Here's Thompson. A second chance effort, and no problem from Cousins as he finishes at the rim. Cousins has got his second bucket of the night.
You see the feel from DeMarcus Cousins, tracking down the miss, then making good on the second chance opportunity.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the paint, outside for Curry. McGee against Cousins. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
On the wing, James. Defended by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron passes to Kuzma. That shot off. Great D that time from Durant. Here's Green. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. And as the focal point offensively, reading the defense, so critical to have that split-second reaction and trying to figure out where their defense is going in such a short time frame. It's amazing.
Well, that's part of the magic trick because it's already figured out.
Yes.
Right, through film. So when I watch a game, I know what their coverages are. Right, so I know
you could figure out what, and because there's so many coverages. I mean, let's face it.
But they all kind of do the same thing. Right, so when you watch the game, and if I'm preparing for the Bulls or preparing for whoever, I can look and see what their defensive packages are because they can't just throw something new in there, right? Because they've been doing this defense since training camp. Right, so you're generally going to see the same rotations. So now I can put guys on the floor and set up the pieces to take advantage of that rotation.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
Also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Josh Hart, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Reggie Bullock in for LeBron. Durant, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 8 points.
That's easy money for KD. He's always had great touch from the mid-range.
Bullock kicks the ball. Back to Bullock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average three-point attempts versus two-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Warriors.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space. And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 5 points a game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen was my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going against Tony
monster,
Allen.
huh?
He was a man. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. Yeah. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He's like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell as well. I loved competing against Raja.
Yeah, there were some battles with you and him when he played with Phoenix.
Yeah, because I mean, there's no back down.
Yes,
right?
none.
Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all these things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That would have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
Here's Hart. Offensive rebound. Now here's Rondo. He's covered closely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. The Warriors, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
Warriors leading by 7. Livingston looking for the opening. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Bullock. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. And that one drops for him.
Rondo is a pro in transition. He can flat out get it done.
And it's Livingston with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. He kicks to Durant. Bucket is good. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Offside Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change. Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
But a lot of guys have ailments that linger on through their post-career. What kind of workout? We know you were just a workout fiend when you played, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
Yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players, when they retire, say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight, right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
Revelation. And so I said, I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement ceremonies or some of these other things.
And looking like you did when you played.
Being in great shape.
Yeah.
So.
Durant, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Bullock kicks to Kuzma. In the corner, it's Ingram. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And, Kobe, you're staying in shape even now. Isn't it sad sometimes to see how a lot of guys don't do that?
Yeah, it's hard, right? Because you have a purpose to train.
Yes.
Now you wake up, you're like, oh, what's my purpose for training? I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And all of a sudden, those handles start creeping from the back to the front. And you're like, uh-oh. Yeah. Tomorrow's today.
My clothes don't fit.
Yeah.
My clothes don't fit.
Tomorrow should have been yesterday.
Durant against Ingram. On the wing, it's Iguodala. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bell. And he lays it straight in. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Offside Rondo. And there's the pass to Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Durant. And oh, he hits the buzzer.
Make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
You know, this is the discipline you need to play with. At this level, number of possessions matters.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Kevin Durant provided insight into the chemistry of a team chock full of competitors.
You know, it's times where we argue and times where guys want to, throw blows, but that's a part of just being around guys for so long. And, but it's fun. It's fun learning more about yourself as a leader, as a player, and I think that's my next evolution.
And the mix of personalities for this Warriors team, part of what makes them tick.
Different leadership voices, all committed to winning. And I think within that mix, Durant is able to find his place and his voice.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second-chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Bell, Jonas Jerebko out there with Durant, and there's Livingston, and it's Iguodala in at the 2 spot. Warriors leading by 6. LeBron grabs the miss.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point-blank range, and he missed it.
And again, the Lakers no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the Black Mamba nickname, one of the things that I think fans really embrace. They know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well, honestly, watching Kill Bill.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding. It came straight from Tarantino. When I saw him, I thanked him for it.
Oh, I like that story.
Yep, came straight from there. I looked at it and said, wow, that's an interesting angle.
It makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Right, yeah. And you like that? You like that nickname?
I did. It became my alter ego. Yeah. Right? So when I'm at home, I'm like a big teddy bear. I'm like a human jungle gym with my kids. But when I strap up my Mambas, I enter that zone. Right? I enter that don't play around zone.
I like that zone. Yeah. Your opponents didn't like that zone. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Different look here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bell. Green comes in for Jerebko. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. James against Cousins. James finds Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. This one for 3. And the Warriors get it back. Lakers trail by 5. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Durant. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got 21.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
The drive by James takes the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Green.
Timeout.
Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Reggie Bullock.
And checking out numbers for James. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Kobe, when you think of that rough-and-tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide-open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man.
Yes.
You can't come in and 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses.
Yeah.
You have to go mono. Right, if you're going to double team,
challenge.
oh my gosh, come on now. You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. You know, it's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hiding.
No, there's no hiding. You're on an island.
Ball's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The feed now to Green. Over Hart. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And simply put, they couldn't score. They never got completely in sync in that one.
Well, that's putting it mildly. They were in total disarray. I have no idea where their heads were that night.
Ball against Curry. Kicks it to Durant. Clock at 6. Curry trying to break free. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 25 points.
Defensively, you can't give Durant this kind of look and expect to get a stop.
Ball with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Stevenson outside. Park kicks to James. Shoots over Cousins, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. That's 7 points for LeBron.
Having the wherewithal to get off that shot in time, LeBron makes these kinds of plays in his sleep.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Hart, and it's Ingram in for Lance Stevenson. And stolen by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
Thompson against Caldwell-Pope. Inside, Curry. Here's Durant. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Durant's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Cousins.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Count that one. Cousins has got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Ball against Curry. Ball kicks to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this lead. He's been off all night.
The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Ah, nice move inside. As the defender beat, just fails to finish.
Pass the ball from past the arc. That shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The drive by Cousins. Here's Durant. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Durant's got 29.
Extended the lead. This has been a great period for him offensively.
Ball against Curry. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Durant against LeBron. Over Durant. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from LeBron.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Now Curry. A 20-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
The versatility of Curry in the pick and roll. He can make a play for himself, the roller, or someone else on the perimeter.
Knocks it loose. Out to Kuzma. Back to James. Ball with a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He had a nice open look right there. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Here's LeBron. 11 points in the game. He dishes it to Ingram. Back to LeBron. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
And the Lakers call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Ball. Then for the Warriors, Jordan Bell's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Rondo on top, guarded by Curry. It's LeBron with the drive, and that one is good.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
The Lakers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Now here's Livingston, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Dishes to Cousins. Outside for Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Iguodala against LeBron. He tries for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Bell kicks to Iguodala. Here is Livingston. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision-making there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Warriors leading by 11. And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man, and anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. Well, Smitty, with Kobe stopping by the booth, you think back to some of the great moments of his career. Do you recall the first time you ever went up against him on the floor?
I do. I remember his rookie year. He didn't play a lot of minutes, but you could tell he was a special talent. He was a total package, and I was looking forward to see his career develop.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Passes it to McGee. Back to Rondo. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Curry against Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Kuzma kicks to McGee. Another shot, count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Ingram.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 29 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Cousins inside. McGee's there. They get it back. Cousins finds Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ingram. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it becomes the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes there can become animosity between the two.
Oh, that's simple. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself. Curry's shot is off.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game, but going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
He kicks it to Cousins. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. The 17-footer. And he drops that one in. Durant's got 31 points.
Former NBA scoring champion KD likes the looks he's seeing tonight, applying constant pressure on the offensive end.
LeBron outside. Here's Ball. Off target from outside. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And how about the numbers here for McGee? First in field goal percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Kuzma. James, the pass to Kuzma. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Durant. Green in the post. Guarded by Kuzma. Banked in off the glass. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Good offense is when you work it both inside and out. Draymond with the strong move.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ingram outside. There's the pass to James. With the shot. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by LeBron. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Green, no luck.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
The Lakers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. Free throw good, James.
Well, finances may be the only thing that can slow down the Warriors. Those star contract placed them way above the salary cap. Big luxury taxes are on the horizon.
Curry fires from way outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
Curry against Ball. Down low. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Cousins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 10.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And they double up LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. And Cousins kicks to Green. Durant for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Beautiful catch and shoot from Kevin Durant. He's one of those guys that can do it consistently every night.
Timeout called the Lakers. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hart's checked in. James against Green. And they double up James. Durant with the steal. Here's Curry. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Every night from Steph puts so much pressure on the defense because he's always looking to attack.
Ball no good.
I mean, he's struggling, hitting a low percentage of his shots this quarter.
Durant finds Cousins. And it's off from three-point range. To the inside, Kuzma. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So many different approaches, Steve, on offense. Some guys force the issue, but Steve, who are some guys that really practice patience?
I think LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant. I think Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard to somewhat of a degree. Chris Paul. There's so many guys. I love the way they can just let the play develop or let the game develop. And then they can take over. But those are some of the names. I think they play with a lot of patience.
Lakers trail by 19. Rondo kicks to Ingram. Back to Rondo. And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Rondo's got 6.
And the strength of Rondo finishing through contact.
Up top, Curry. 15 points in the game. No good from Cousins. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second.
Whoa! Beautiful. Beautiful. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Hart. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Ingram kicks to Hart. Ingram passes to LeBron. Here's Hart. Back to LeBron. Over Green. James misses.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that.
Bryant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bell is checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That will be foul number 5 on him. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Back to Livingston. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Livingston. Cousins has got 12.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Ron right side. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Drops in the tray. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Jerebko kicks to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State here. No good from Cousins.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Rondo. Kuzma against Bell. And here's Iguodala outside. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Livingston. Not a lot of room. Down low. Bell passes to Cousins. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Rondo. And again, it's the Warriors missing. James, the pass to Hart. Back to LeBron. Down low, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Steve, more and more we hear about players wanting to be traded. The information comes out publicly, whether they leak it or their agent leaks it. Is this a new development, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think because of social media, Kevin, right now, everybody hears a little bit, and even if it's true or not true, it can spread like wildfire, and it can reach so many different people because of social media quickly, and I think that's the problem we're having right now. It's, you know, social media can be a plus, but it also can be a negative.
That's a good observation. Livingston kicks to it. Bell pass. They got enough on that one as it misses. 7. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And LeBron throws it down.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And this comeback was fueled by doing it on both ends of the floor. Let's see if they have that same energy level to keep this up.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Livingston. The 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run. LeBron passes to Ingram. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Draymond Green credits his upbringing in Saginaw, Michigan for his toughness, Steve.
He comes from a long line of people who love to talk. On the playgrounds in Michigan, you have to back it up. So he was always determined to earn respect by winning, no matter what.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. To the middle. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's James. Green with the block.
He's a tremendous defender. Draymond Green all over that shot.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry looking around. Passes it to Thompson. 3 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bell's got 6.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside. Knows he can get it done from there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And a quick look, State Farm game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. And it's Bell in at the center, locking down the middle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Here is Bell. Iguodala outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Rondo passes to Hart. Rondo looking over the floor. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam. James against Green, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee in for Kyle Kuzma. Reggie Bullock comes in for Brandon Ingram. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And the Warriors also making a change. Durant's checked in. 6 to shoot. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
And they double up James. Here's Bullock, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hard to stop even when you know it's coming. LeBron waits for just the right moment, delivers the perfect pass.
Ball against Curry. There's the dish to Durant. Thompson in the corner. Beyond the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
James kicks to Bullock. James against Green. Back to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Durant finds Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Not the tallest power forward in the league, but Draymond Green carving out space.
Bell against McGee. It's James atop the key. Back to McGee. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Thompson.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the middle, Durant. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
A floater. LeBron can't get it to go. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Green missing.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. James looking it over. Kicks it to Bullock. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Got that one up quick. And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 19-point game. Caldwell-Pope against Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's Ball.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Here's Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge, also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none, but I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
NBA awards are voted on by broadcasters and writers around the NBA. Do you think that's the best way, Steve, to pick an MVP?
Well, I really think in some kind of way you got to have players more involved, being able to come out and be able to pick the MVP because these are the players that are going up against these guys. I also would love to see where we have more of the defensive player of the year during the offseason, the rookie of the year in the offseason. Obviously giving out more of those awards for the playoffs as well.
And you got to, of course, beware of it becoming a popularity contest, too.
Yes, totally.
Curry passes to Green. From beyond the arc. But he gets it back. Curry against Ball. Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax cover that time.
Bell with the block. Green up on top. Guarded by Kuzma. And Green slams it in.
Just an exceptional take to the hoop by Green there. Looking to see him go for slams like that more.
And James throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Warriors leading by 18. And Thompson kicks to Green. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And it's Ingram missing. The Warriors have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for Steph Curry.
having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's the pass to Durant. Shoots over Ingram. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 40 points.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
Kuzma passes to Hart. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 23. It's Durant with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Pass to Kuzma. Drills the 3-pointer. Kuzma's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
For 3, Durant, and another 3 for Golden State.
He just said, hey, put the team on my back, and I'm going to take you the rest of the way.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ball. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
And here is Curry. Pass to Thompson. Stolen by Ball. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bell's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Bell against Kuzma. The 3 from LeBron. And it's Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times, I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Stolen by Stevenson. Hart kicks to Stevenson. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, Steph is giving the fans their money's worth.
Rondo against Durant. Stevenson outside. Pope loose. 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Damian Jones is checked in for Durant. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Back to Livingston. the term empty stats every once in a while, Steve, usually referring to great production on a bad team. How valid do you think that theory is?
It is. A lot of guys you see are averaging, these numbers, and players look around, and the players you're saying, unfortunately for him, those numbers are empty stats because there are a lot of times these numbers are found in when the game is decided, and a lot of times on bad teams you see these guys going for numbers.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Damian Jones. Green comes in for Jerebko. Durant's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Shot's good by Durant.
Fantastic time, and Durant able to beat everyone to the ball, then goes right back up.
Stevenson dishes to Muscala. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Muscala's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And on the season, this is going to be their third win in 4 games against this team.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Stevenson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant deciding where to go with it. He kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Green. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. No good on the triple. Here's Stevenson, and it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Livingston with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. We're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.